Masters, and I am your host, the great Jazz Vengeance, and I am here today to call a match for our Ladder of Success show on the hits of another show that is going on tonight, but that is another company altogether, as we have 5 of our top new stars who are going to try to climb the ladder of success to earn the opportunity to challenge for the Universal Championship whenever they choose fit. We have Sheldon Cooper from The Big Bang Theory, Dr. Sheldon the scientist, Dr. Sheldon Cooper. We have the Rocket Man himself, Elton John, the original bad boy of TV, well, the newest bad boy of TV, I should say, Daryl Dixon. And we have, of course, Jason Statham as a surprise entry, and of course Cole Sprouse making his in-ring debut, trying to climb the ladder of success to earn the opportunity to get the Case of Fate. And again, that Case of Fate will hold an opportunity to challenge for the Universal Championship. As Sheldon is up there trying to get the briefcase down, Cole Sprouse takes the ladder down. Sheldon hanging in a very awkward position as Elton John takes him down. Jason Statham with a right hand. Jason Statham, the action star, with a right hand to Cole Sprouse. As Elton now with a nice standing delayed vertical suplex to Daryl Dixon of The Walking Dead fame. As Elton might be thinking about climbing the ladder of success. We have some very exciting action for you today, folks, as we have all your superstars of Dream Masters in action. And later on today, in a little bit, we're going to have our Classics edition of Dream Masters, where we'll look at some superstars of yesterday who will be today. And should be pretty cool. We have it right now. We're going to stay with the moment, as this is our opening contest, a 5-star match, 5-star TL tables, well, I should say 5-star hardware match, which is considered pretty epic. So anyway, stumbling over my words here, folks, as this is exciting. We're going to be doing some rehatching, and we're going to be doing some remodeling, and we're going to be looking out to some new, exciting roster, folks. We're trying to look out there for, some new talent. We've been doing this for a long time. Of course, we're going to have your classics. We're going to have all your favorites of the Dream Masters roster. We're going to have your Deadpool and your Punisher, the Brain Busters. We have the Horror Connection, who just came back for a little bit of a hiatus. Horror Connection, of course, Freddy Krueger, Jason Voorhees, Michael Myers, the faction that most people fear. Of course, we have High Voltage that are going to be in action today, folks, as High Voltage, who you know probably better as the team of Chris Farley and David Spade, will be in fact challenging for the tag team titles here today, I should say. And we got some more action coming, and it should be pretty good. We have a nice it's going to be we're going to have our classic 8-man, what we call our Team Warfare match, as one of our main events. As we're going to try to get some order here, as the Hollywood Fitness, which has been kind of going on for a little while. Hollywood Fitness, of course, run by the evil loudmouth known as Jazz Fitness, and his counterpart, his team member, but his group, the Hollywood Fitness, Jazz Fitness, superstar, Hollywood bad boy and radio host Macaulay Culkin, as well as David Arquette, the original former WCW champion, David Arquette. And the rest of the guys on Hollywood Fitness will be taking on the F4L, which is Jazz Vengeance and his group, because I guess Jazz Vengeance and Jazz Fitness has been going on this for a long time. This feud's been going on for quite some time. And I think it's about time that comes to an end, and we kind of get it once and for all. This is kind of in the wrestling world, this would be the rubber match, I guess. Or this would be the blow-off match, which would put an end to this feud so they can move on to their own different various things. Also in action today, we're going to have the World's End, which is Bane and Doomsday, taking on Brains and Brawn, who you guys know better as the Hulk and the Thing. That should be a very cool match, which I know a lot of people are big fans of both. Should be pretty cool. And of course, the Universal Tag Team titles will be on the line, as will the Universal Championship be on the line. So, we got a stacked card, folks, and this is again our opening contest, as we have 5 of the top newer stars coming. Well, Daryl Dixon and some of these guys have been around for a little bit, but this is going to be their opportunity to earn their right and their way to get a case of fate. And in our show, we like to give our superstars of any caliber their opportunities to earn, their opportunities and earn the rights to do certain things. I don't really care what other companies do, but we do some things a little differently than others. We have our strict guidelines and our strict rules. We don't agree that, with a tag team, when it comes to a title match and title defenses and so forth. Here on Dream Masters, the first person or first group to lose a title are the first ones in order in line to get a title shot. But unlike everyone else that kind of beats the dead horse with a rivalry like that, you get one opportunity to reclaim your tag titles or your title in general. Does the former champion have? But after that, that's it. You go all the way back down to the bottom of the barrel, and you got to work your way up. Because we have a very hungry roster who want to earn their rights to move up in the world. As Sheldon Cooper got a hell of a DDT by Daryl Dixon, who flew up there. Jason Statham and Elton John took it on the outside, and Cole Sprouse said, "I don't think so, Daryl." Here comes Jason right up there on the other side of the ladder and shoves Dixon off. And Cole Sprouse now trying to move the ladder, as Jason Statham trying to get that ladder. Get the ladder of success. Cole's having a little problems moving the ladder. It's probably smart for the other guys maybe to help him. Statham was pretty much close to getting that ladder of success. And if Jason gets that ladder of success title shot against the Universal Champion, that could be very, very interesting in general. Oh, there you go. So Sheldon Cooper and Cole Sprouse working together for a moment just to move the ladder to prevent Jason Statham from capturing that opportunity. And Sheldon then with a nice electric chair taking down Statham, and now here comes Elton, who doesn't do much but drops the ladder. Daryl Dixon on the outside of the ring trying to shake off the cobwebs. And there goes Elton, just nailed Sheldon Cooper down, and now Cole Sprouse going to the high rent district and dropped an elbow on Sheldon Cooper. I'm sure that did not feel very good, and I'm sure he's not going to be yelling Bazinga about any of that. As Dixon now taking his frustrations out on Elton John, the Rocket Man himself. And Cole Sprouse has climbed the ladder of success, and is he going to capture the case of fate that will in fact ensure him a title match at some point down the line? Cooper pushes over the ladder, and nice Elton John with a nice powerbomb takes down Cole Sprouse, the new guy to our roster, one of our newer recruits who wanted to be here on our show. As Jason Statham throws out Sheldon Cooper. Here goes Sheldon, courtesy of Statham. And Daryl Dixon slams Jason Statham to the canvas, as Daryl Dixon, and now goes after Elton John to eliminate all of his opponents. Daryl Dixon on our show, folks, is very accomplished on our show, folks. I don't know how long you guys have been watching for. We've been around for a little while now, folks. Well, since the beginning of all this. And those of you guys who know that Daryl Dixon has probably the record for one of the most successful Rumble or Melee competitors we've had. Daryl Dixon sprung up there on that, ran right up the ropes and took down Sheldon Cooper with a nice back thing off the back top rope there. And now Sheldon sent off the ropes. And Sheldon didn't really sell very well for that. I don't think Daryl's going to like that very much. As Cooper's thrown to the outside, but Daryl turns his attention on to Cole Sprouse, the rookie, I guess you'd say, the green guy. Cooper now has the ladder and nails Daryl Dixon with it. Dixon's not afraid of using a weapon here and there. Dixon, a former badass champion, as is Jason Statham, as is, well, actually, Daryl Dixon and Jason Statham are probably the only guys in this ring who have been around long enough to capture titles. Everyone else is kind of new to our roster. But give it time, folks. I'm sure you'll see these guys climb their own ladders of success as Elton John tosses Sheldon Cooper out of the ring. And Cole Sprouse looked like he was going to take out Jason Statham, but Elton John put an end to that by hitting him from behind as Statham shakes off the cobwebs, goes to Elton John, who forgot about him apparently. Which, by the way, I'm just going to tell you right now, you should not forget about Jason Statham. That is a very bad mistake that could cost you, a match or a win or whatnot. As Elton, the Rocket Man, rockets up to the top of the ladder. Can he capture the case of fate? Oh, Sheldon, who is bloodied and battered, throws Elton down to the ground, and Dixon pulls him right off. Now tries to rip his leg off, does Daryl Dixon, for rewarding Sheldon for his hard work efforts. We talked to Sheldon Cooper before this match, and he said, he just won the Nobel Prize, and that he was, in fact, he was feeling kind of bummed out at the end of his show. It just ended. His show, of course, The Big Bang Theory. But as I had told him and everyone else on that roster, that they're more than welcome to come to our show to, keep giving a life. Because on our show, folks, we don't have any limitations on anybody. Yeah, your show might be canceled or whatever, but you guys, being the talented individuals you are, doesn't mean you can't get work somewhere else and do some other things. So, there you go. As everyone else is down out around the ring, and Daryl Dixon's the only one in the ring, and he climbs the ladder of success. Can he capture the case of fate to earn the right to challenge the Universal Champion of Dream Masters? And here comes Cole Sprouse in the ring again. And here comes Jason Statham. Cole Sprouse runs up the rail, fists into the breadbasket of Daryl Dixon, and now they're fighting on top of the ladder, the two. And Jason Statham pushing the ladder. Dixon falls, and that's the end of that attempt anyway. And now everyone's back involved. Sheldon with a nice DDT on Cole Sprouse. Don't count Cole Sprouse out. He's got some tenacity, folks. He's got the youthfulness, and he's got the charisma that can really propel him up to the top of our show. I'm surprised he's not part of the Hollywood Fitness Group, as Sheldon Cooper throws him over to the ring, and right hand to Cole Sprouse as Statham takes down Elton John with a nice short clothesline, and Sheldon with a nice back suplex on the apron. Let me tell you, folks, being in the wrestling business as long as I have, that's the hardest part of the ring. And I know all of you guys are probably like, well, until you actually put together a wrestling ring or seen a wrestling ring without one, you will never understand. However, right here we have a winner, folks. And the man who has climbed the ladder of success is a member of the Hollywood Fitness itself. And that is Jason Statham, ladies and gentlemen. Here you see some of this action here. There's a nice DDT there by Elton John. And Daryl Dixon taking down Cole Sprouse. Sheldon Cooper trying to shake off the cobwebs right there. You see Statham taking down Elton John right here again. And then in the end, it was Jason Statham of the Hollywood Fitness.
Your winner, Jason Stud M.
Well, there he goes, folks. There you have it. The first match goes to Jason Statham. Now the question is the title is on the line tonight. Will we see a cash-in tonight, or is he going to choose to wait till later? We'll stick around, folks. We'll have some more action coming your way.